From that day on, they became inseparable. Ethan helped Mia showcase her art at the school fair, and Mia encouraged Ethan to submit his photos to a citywide contest. Both won in their own way. She gained confidence, and he found someone who understood his dreams. Their love story wasn't about grand gestures or dramatic declarations. It was written quietly, one sketch and one photograph at a time, in the pages of a shared notebook. One rainy afternoon, as they passed the notebook back and forth under the desk, Ethan wrote, "Would you ever let me take your picture? I think you'd light up the frame." Mia blushed, but instead of replying, she drew a little camera with a heart inside the lens. After school, Ethan was waiting by the art room with his camera slung over his shoulder. "Ready for your close-up?" he asked with a grin. Knight smiled. From then on, they started leaving little drawings for each other. What began as a secret exchange of doodles turned into longer notes about their favorite songs, the books they loved, their dreams, and their fears. Ethan learned that Mia dreamed of becoming an artist but doubted herself too much to try. Mia discovered that Ethan loved photography and secretly wanted to travel the world capturing forgotten stories. "Thanks," Mia muttered, unsure how to feel about the sudden act of kindness from Mr. Perfect. As she opened the notebook, she noticed small sketches in the corners of the pages. They were simple, but detailed: a bird in flight, a city skyline, a dragon's tail curling around the edge of a page. Mia couldn't help but smile. When class ended, she handed the notebook back to Ethan but couldn't resist adding a little doodle of her own in the corner, a tiny shooting star. Ethan noticed it later that one day, during English class, Mia forgot her notebook at home. When the teacher asked them to take out their journals to jot down their thoughts on the novel they were reading, Mia froze. Noticing her panic, Ethan, who was sitting nearby for a group activity, slid his spare notebook over to her desk. "Here," he whispered with a small smile. Mia was the kind of girl who always sat in the back row of the class, doodling in the margins of her notebooks instead of taking notes. Ethan, on the other hand, was the front row guy, the class president, and a straight-A student. They lived in completely different worlds, or so they thought. The Notebook Exchange.